This is the story of how my mom rescued my drone. The entire operation took 7 days, and it all started when I was gathering footage for a beach house ad I was working on. While trying to get a shot at the beach from behind the mountain, I lost connectivity with the drone. The drone proceeded to return to my location, but unfortunately its return to home height was a bit lower than the mountain's altitude, which caused the drone to crash. When I lost connectivity, it meant that I had also lost the video feed. It took me a few minutes of no signal to realize that the drone had probably crashed. I immediately called my brother and we started running towards the mountain. As we started heading up, we noticed that to get near the drone location on the GPS, we must enter a private property. Luckily for us, the housekeeper was there and was kind to let us in. He mentions that during his 20 years of taking care of this property, he never dared enter the side of the mountain the drone had crashed in. He gave us a pair of boots, rope, and a machete and wished us luck. The following footage was recorded by me and my brother doing the rescue. It's somewhere over here. If you look at the map, we're the blue dot, and the drone is where the red arrow is. But there is no way to get there. The only way is to go through this jungle, which is very steep. We do not know what's there. We are maybe 3 feet down. This does not look as easy as it is. We found a map over there, a hidden treasure map. All right, if you see that big rock over there, I'm not sure if you can tell, there's a big rock, it goes all the way up. We believe it's on top of that rock, so we need to go all the way back now and go through the top of that rock. As my brother watches me crawl into a bush filled of spikes, he decides to take a different route to get around the rock.
We got separated. I'm all by myself in the middle of this wilderness. Don't know how I'm gonna get out of here, but let's go.
My brother and I were unable to find a way around the rock as it was surrounded by thick, spiky vegetation and we were hardly dressed for the occasion. Soon after coming back, the drone had died, and unfortunately, for unknown reasons, the coordinates were not saved on the Find My Drone feature, nor on the flight records. The housekeeper called a friend that lived nearby, and through their own will of wanting to help, went into the wilderness to help locate the drone. At this point, we were going in blind, and only had a broad idea of where the drone was. Some of these branches are absolutely not stable. My mom arrived at the house a few minutes after me and my brother's initial search, but you might be wondering, how did she come into all of this? Well, after searching for hours in these relentless conditions, we were unsuccessful. The drone had died, its precise location was unattainable, and it was a Sunday and I had to get back to my apartment 2.5 hours away for work. I had truly lost all hope. But not my mom. She decided to stay back while me and my siblings left. My aunt, her sister, heard of the news and drove from the city to the town to help her. This is where the operation truly begins. My mom spent the next 5 days gathering a team of people to be able to help in the rescue. On the 3rd day, she saw a surfer at the beach using a drone and offered to pay him to scout the area. They went back to the mountain, captured some footage, and sent it back to me to be able to take a look. During all this, I kept digging into the drone files that were left on my phone. I imported the coordinates onto a map, and assuming the drone returns to home in a straight line, I drew a line between the point where we had lost connection to the home point to get an estimate idea of where the drone was. I started watching the drone clips that were sent to me, and using the estimated crash location, I thought I had spotted it. My mom called all the drone shops and stores in the area since the surfer was unavailable. One of the places she called was a drone school, and one of the teachers there, after hearing the story, said was willing to help. With the newly gathered info, the teacher, my mom, the housekeeper, and the housekeeper's friend went back to the mountain. The teacher flew to the exact location I thought I had seen the drone and spotted it. This was the first time since we crashed the drone we had its exact location. Now came the hard part, actually getting there. The teacher made an excellent job of filming the entire operation, so I'm going to play it now with some cinematic music in the background. First, I'd like to thank the 2 drone pilots who were extremely crucial to this operation. If it wasn't for them, I would have never been able to spot the drone, and secondly, we would have never had enough footage to be able to create this video. So thank you. I don't have enough words to describe how thankful I am to the housekeeper and his friend. I mean, you guys just saw the footage. That was just incredible. They were basically risking their lives to be able to save the drone. I mean, I could have located the drone, and I don't think myself or anyone else that I know would have ever been able to really reach that spot. So genuinely, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I'd also like to thank my aunt for coming all the way from the city to the town to support Mom during all of this. And Mom, thank you so much for being the backbones of this entire operation. If it wasn't for you and being optimistic that we could still save this drone, we would have never been able to really get it. So thank you, and this video is dedicated to you. Lastly, thank you everyone for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.